be a great addition to your garden up front.
Yes.
So those were the border plants. We were talking about those turning heads hibiscus being tall and they can stand in the back, but these you want up front. But the nice thing about anything that you're seeing today with these blooms, they're gonna bring in everything that you absolutely love. That's the butterflies, the bees, such great pollinators. Of course, the hummingbirds, which you love to see because they're so adorable and so cute. My kids absolutely love it. They're always like, Mom, I love the hummingbirds. I can't believe they just hang out by your plants. And I'm like, yes, yes, they do.
Magical.
And it's truly magical. Pollinators are fantastic, not just for, of course, looks, but for your garden, especially if you have fruiting plants, like vegetable plants, you're definitely gonna want those pollinators to come in droves. So this specific pollinator is one that I think people just love to look at, but they don't realize it's every single one of these gorgeous little blooms, they're doing amazing work. So what you're looking at is the 4-piece Hummingbird Mint Collection. It comes in all the colors. You don't get just one. You're not picking one color. You get every single color that you see right here before you. And I hope you take advantage of this because when you think about it, in terms of being able to buy and get value, look at how many you're getting and look at that price. $34.95 is unbelievable. And again, with every single one of these purchases, you get a pamphlet that has all the information you're absolutely going to need in order to be successful. So, yeah, you can see the little plants in between each of the big plants. That's what you're going to get home when the time comes to plant. Leaf and Petal does this specifically so that you're the most successful you can possibly be. You're going to get a little plant and you're going to put it in the ground as soon as you get it home. Now, in the ground, I say that, but you have an opportunity to use this in containers because it's a perfect container plant, right, Carrie?
Yes, oh my gosh, I cannot say enough about this hummingbird mint. Okay, so what is a hummingbird mint? First of all, this is a tough, compact perennial. And by perennial, I mean it's gonna come back year after year. This one, this collection, you're getting all 4 colors. There's Mango Tango, Rosy Posy, the Blue Bayou, and brand new, this new variety for this year, the Guava Lava. This, you guys, is known to have more blooms. It's never gonna get too tall, but I want you to smell something, Emily. If I take a little piece of this off, and I push it between my fingers. Now smell that. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, it smells fragrant and delicious.
Isn't that delicious?
Oh my gosh.
Well, guess who hates it? Deer and rabbits. Deer and rabbits hate these. So if you want to build a force field around your property, if you have problems with deer and rabbits, I'm telling you, you guys, not only are you going to get that constant color from summer all the way through fall, you're gonna love these. And you are getting all 4 of them. This is how they're going to arrive. They are really, really, really well packaged. They're super fresh. They're gonna come right to your door. Take them out, either put them in a container, or I recommend putting them in the ground if you can't. They're gonna be just fine over the winter. But I really love the way, like when we were talking earlier, Emily, and you guys don't get mad at me, I'm gonna move around here a little bit. Look at how beautiful it would be if you were to get these hummingbird mints and just stagger them in front of these, you know, turning heads hibiscus. This is how you can create your own garden by mixing and matching. You're getting 4 of those. You got 2 of these. Let's stagger them. And now your whole front landscape is done. And the best thing is, because these plants come back year after year, you're not going to have to buy annuals anymore. Maybe you go to the nursery every spring and you pick out, you know, some begonias or some petunias, but every year you're having to redo it. These are so hardy, they're tough, they're easy to take care of, and once you buy them, it's done. You don't have to plant them anymore, and they'll only continue to get bigger and healthier every year. Just make sure, like with everything else, guys, that we are watering and, of course, using that leaf and petal fertilizer. Don't you love this combination?
And it's such a crowd favorite. This is one of the plants that we sell here at HSN from Leaf and Petal that does well every single time we present it, because you think you're getting 4 gorgeous plants all in one. And now when you look at this, you can get this kind of a success, a satisfaction in a year. We're not talking about 2 years from now or 3 years from now. You can get this within the year. So that being said, also, you're talking about deer resistance. You're talking about being able to bring home a plant that's going to be able to keep those pests from eating it all up. We were talking about the smell. Now you're going, oh yes, of course, the blooms, they smell fantastic. but it's the leaves,
Yeah.
the foliage, right? That has that smell too that we love. And so even this little baby plant, which you say, oh, it's so vulnerable, it's going to get eaten up if I have this in my front yard where, you know, I don't have a fence to protect it. No, no, no. It's the actual individual leaves that will provide that protection because the smell is there, and of course it will keep the deer and the rabbits at bay. So what an amazing value when it comes to your garden, especially because if you have this next to other plants that might be a little bit susceptible,
Yes.
it's still the smell
Right.
that's going to protect your garden. So make sure you're grabbing this. I cannot believe that price. $34.95 for 4 of these. Make sure you're getting this. Again, look how substantial this plant is. And this is what you're getting home when you first bring it home. I mean, this is unbelievable. And this is what Leaf and Petal does. They make sure that you're getting your plants at the perfect time to plant. So look at what you're getting after about a year. Let's take a look at the map. This is the zone map. You can see how it's broken down by color, but this is also broken down by zip codes. So when you place your order and you put in your mailing address, according to the zip code, they will know exactly when is the perfect time for you to get your plants in the ground. And I have actually had this done to me because I've placed many an order of plants through HSN and Leaf and Petal. And so what I get is when I get it, I'm like, okay, what does it say on the pamphlet? It says, do not wait. If you can, try to get it in your container or in the ground as soon as possible. And that, you can rest assured, is the perfect time for you to make sure your plant is going to have its best chance at success. I absolutely love it. Taking all the guesswork out of this process is absolutely fantastic, but I wanted to make sure that you had the order number 864-484-3495 for this amazing set. 4 different plants in one. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and so really for a lot of you, you know, in the South, these are getting ready to ship to you right now. Like if you're looking outside and you're further up in the north, you're like, oh my gosh, it's snowing right now in New York. Don't worry, we know where you live and we'll ship it to you. And these are going to be great. You know, I love hummingbird mints, and they don't call them hummingbird mints for nothing, right? We've got this nice tubular design, and Emily, you know there are hummingbirds in every state in the United States except for Hawaii.
Yeah.
So if you don't have any hummingbirds, you just don't have the right food for them. So get these home. They will be a force field to the rest of your plants because the deer and rabbit hate them, and I just think you'll enjoy having this constant color on your property.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I will say that one of the questions we get, because we get a lot of questions about how do I put